Pretty funny.
Charlemagne the devil?
Possibly. The Breakfast Club.
Yes, donkey today for Thursday, February 23rd goes to a doctor named Dr. Kermit Gosnell. Now, who is Dr. Kermit Gosnell? He's a man who anti-abortion advocates call America's most prolific serial killer. Oh, yeah, he would have you sitting in the lobby of his abortion clinic, and he would have Usher, There Goes My Baby playing on repeat throughout the whole building. Sick man this guy was. He actually was sentenced to life in prison after he was found guilty of stabbing living babies with scissors and then feeding their remains to crabs off the Jersey Shore.
Oh, my God.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm not making any of this up. Well, the Usher, There Goes My Baby part, but the crab feeding and all that, yeah, that's true. I saw this story on Gossip, and they got it from the Daily Mail. This man, Dr. Kermit Gosnell, was stabbing living babies with scissors and was feeding their remains to crabs off the Jersey Shore. There's nothing to discuss. Okay, that's just disgusting. He got life in jail. Sounds like he earned the right to be there to me. Well, here comes the plot twist, okay? One of the babies Dr. Kermit Gosnell didn't kill was a man named Will Smith. You ever heard of him? Yeah, that Will Smith.
The actor, a rapper?
Yes, as in my last name, Pinkett Smith Winfrey Knowles Carter. On September 25th, 1968, Dr. Kermit wasn't ordered to kill Will Smith. He actually delivered him, and being that he delivered him, for some strange reason, he feels like Will Smith owes him a favor. So the best time to cash in on that favor is when you're facing life in prison. So Dr. Kermit decided to write Will Smith a letter, okay? He wrote a letter and mailed it to Will's company, Overbrook Entertainment. Now, I'm going to read some of this letter, not all of it, but let's start with the first paragraph. Dear Will, I finally decided that it's time to reach out to you. Actually, 2 letters were rejected when my son was a struggling actor in New York City. He graduated from Temple with a degree in dramatic arts. Presently, the writing of screenplays is his creative focus, as his priority has become the needs of his son. Like father, like son may be the pattern. At any rate, David never approved of my drafts to request assistance in your mutual profession. I'm fond of asserting that there could never be a Men in Black if I had dropped you on your head.
He said that for real?
Yes, he did.
You're lying.
I am not making this up, okay? I believe, honestly, that if this letter was a sitcom, it was supposed to be a laugh track right after the dropped you on your head part, okay? You can't say, look, my son may not want to ask you for assistance in helping him, but I have no problem asking you for assistance because if you know my reputation, Will, as America's most prolific serial baby killer, then trust there would be no Hancock, no Ali, no Pursuit of Happiness, no I Am Legend. If it wasn't for me, okay? I could have dropped you on your head, Will. Let's not forget that. Now, let me skip ahead in this letter. Dr. Kermit reminds Will that he was cool with Will's grandmother and that Will's grandma would have been one of his advocates. And he said Will's grandma would have professed that Dr. Kermit was a minority physician targeted for political gain, not a media monster, blah, blah, blah. He basically says that he's innocent and he's only in jail because of misrepresentation by paid attorneys, prosecutors' misconduct, and for being a minority physician. And he ends by telling Will, if this letter is successful in inciting your interest or concern, I look forward to your response. Basically, he wants Will to get into politics, right? Because he said that Will has expressed interest in being in politics. So he wants Will to get into politics and then pardon him, I guess. Hey, Dr. Kermit Gosnell, shut the F up forever, okay? You should be trying to get an appeal or something, not writing Will Smith asking him to pursue a political career so he can get you off. He don't owe you nothing because you delivered him. Hell, I don't even know the doctor that delivered me. Envy, do you know the doctor that delivered you?
No.
Angela, do you know the doctor that delivered you?
Nope.
You don't owe the doctor that delivered you nothing. Okay, they doing their job. Okay, he was doing his job. You don't owe anybody anything for doing what they supposed to do. Okay, I would love to talk to some doctors and ask them if this is a common thing. Do you expect things? Do you expect things from people who you delivered, who grow up to be in certain positions of power? And the audacity of Dr. Kermit to tell Will Smith, you need to look out because I could have dropped you on your head.
He got to be like 90, right?
Who?
The doctor.
I don't know. Dr. Kermit needs to just settle into that life sentence. Okay, get him a boyfriend, and the only babies he'll be killing is the one he swallows from his boyfriend for the rest of his life.
Dr. Kermit needs to sip tea.
Please give Dr. Kermit Gosnell the biggest hee-haw, please. What is wrong with people? The audacity of this guy.
Oh, my God.
I'm responsible for you because I could have killed you. I killed a lot of babies in my day. You could have been one of them, Will. I knew you were special. That's why I didn't drop you on your head.
I knew you were special.
It's worth a shot, I guess.
Jesus Christ.
All right. All right, well, thank you for that donkey today, sir. When we come back, ask Yee. 800-585-1051. If you need relationship advice, you can call Yee right now. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Pepper seed.
Pepper seed.
What is the pepper seed, old man?
It's a dance.
Bogle.
Bogle.
They have a lot newer dances you could.
What is
Like
the
what?
bogle?
You could be in here daggering.
I'll die if I die.
What the hell is the bogle?
Bogle?
Bogle.
What is the bogle?
The bogle is a Jamaican dance.
That sounds like a social media site that never popped off. Bogle.
What's this? What's this? I can't remember what this is.
That's to sit your dumb beige ass down. That's what that is.
What's that called?
I don't know, and I
That's
don't know
to
what
sit
that
your
noise
dumb
was.
beige
Butterfly.
ass
That's the
down.
butterfly.
I don't know what that noise was that you made with it. Douche, douche.
That was the butterfly.
That's to sit your dumb beige ass down and introduce the rumors.
All right, well, let's get to the rumors. Let's talk Sean Kingston. I was setting it up. Jamaican.
Rumor report.
Sean Kingston,
This
Jamaican.
is the Rumor Report with Angela Yee on The Breakfast Club.
That got weird.
We need to start drug testing at the Breakfast Club, because if he goes in that back, comes back rubbing his nostrils, and be bugging.
No, when Envy does anything like edibles, Envy can't read. He can't focus. He can't. It's a
I just
mess.
laugh.
Can
Oh,
you
it's
spit your gum out too, please? We're on the air. I don't know if you're aware. Great.
Jesus Christ.
Perfect.
I think it'd be high, man.
All right, now let's
today.
discuss this Migos and Sean Kingston situation in Vegas. We told you yesterday about the alleged fight that happened between the two different crews. There was a gunshot fired in the air. They said nobody was injured. But Moses Johnson was arrested. He was being held at the jail pending an initial court appearance. That was for charges of felony assault with a weapon and carrying a firearm without a permit, and a misdemeanor count of discharging a gun where persons may be endangered. All right, well, here's what Sean Kingston had to say about the whole situation, because that's Sean Kingston's boy that they're saying fired a gunshot in the air when the Migos were allegedly attacking Sean Kingston.
Look at your boy, man. It look like I got jumped. I look smooth as motherfucking ice, man. I look smooth as a donut. Real top shotters, yeah? Real top shotters.
Did you say he looks smooth as a donut? Is that what he said?
You feel some fat people always got food references.
Let me hear
okay?
that one more time.
No, he didn't say donut.
He
What'd he
definitely
say?
said donut. I heard the same thing.
It look like I got jumped. I look smooth as motherfucking ice, man. I look smooth as a donut. Real top shotters, yeah? Real top shotters.
He definitely said donut. He
He
said
said-
donut.
he
He
said-
said fat. He's fat. He's fat. When you fat, you use fat food references.
They said don't know.
He
They
definitely
said
said
don't
no.
know
He
or
said
donut.
smooth as a donut. I heard him.
You sure?
I definitely heard him.
They
I
said
definitely
don't
heard
know.
him.
It's a
I definitely
glazed
heard
donut.
it.
A
I
glazed
heard that
donut
too.
is-
I heard that. I heard that.
All right. Well, Sean Kingston also took to his Instagram.
Donut is smooth.
He said, "These haters preyed on my downfall. On all 10, y'all stand tall. Time to show these haters how to ball my brother Bojack with me for life. Hashtag time is money. Hashtag blessed." So that's his way of saying that nothing went down, nothing happened.
So why is this boy in jail for shooting?
He got to pay for that lawyer fee now.
Yeah, definitely got to get
That
a lawyer
bond,
paid
that
for
bail.
it.
Woo. Gun charge?
Now, just so you know, the Migos are not being charged with anything. They're not being identified as suspects in this situation at all. Just so you know. All right. Jay-Z, we told you this at the end of the show yesterday because that's when we found out he has been the first rapper chosen to be inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame, which is very monumental.
Drop one of Clues bombs for Hove, damn it.
Now, the annual induction and awards dinner, it's the 48th one, by the way, is going to take place on June 15th in New York City.
Oh, definitely doing a whole mix that day.
We know. Jay-Z already went on Twitter because, you know, he don't tweet much. He said, "By the way, this is a win for us. I remember when rap was said to be a fad. We are now alongside some of the greatest writers in history. Amongst those people that will be honored alongside Jay-Z, Babyface, Berry Gordy, Jimmy Jam, and Terry Lewis, along with 3 members of the group Chicago as well."
That's definitely for the culture. Jay-Z's the first rapper to get in there, so that will open the door for future rappers. But guess what, new guys? You got to actually write your own rhymes.
All right, now, how does this happen? In case you don't know how songwriters get inducted into this Hall of Fame.
They write.
You're eligible 20 years after you're first published. And his first album, Reasonable Doubt, came out in 96, so he's just newly eligible for this. That's also, by the way, the same year that Eminem released his first album, so Eminem would be eligible. But Jay-Z is the first rapper to be inducted, so Jay-Z...
Eminem was out in 96?
96?
I thought Eminem...
They
What
both
album
put
was
their-
that?
No.
They
Eminem
both
did...
put their albums out in 96.
No,
What
no
album
way.
was that? That might
no
have been
way.
an album before you was on the
It wasn't no
Interscope or
Slim
something.
Shady LP or
No,
Marshall
hell
Mathers.
no.
Absolutely
Yeah, what
not.
album was that?
Y'all better Google that.
That's not. I don't have to Google.
No,
I
he
know
did.
for a fact Eminem was not out in no 1996. No way.
No way.
No, not even
Let's see.
close.
Hold on.
96. That was, Big was still alive
Big
in
was
96.
alive. It was...
No.
Nah, hell no.
No. Not
Hold
even.
on. His first
Life After
album.
Death came out in 97. Wu-Tang Forever came out in 97.
No.
Reasonable Doubt was 96. What else came out in 97?
His first album was called Infinite, by the way.
Oh, so it wasn't when he was within the scope.
Definitely
No, it
wasn't
wasn't.
in scope.
He had an album before that. So that's
Did it come out majorly, or was it just a mixtape that he was selling on 8 Mile?
It definitely wasn't a major label release. We was introduced to Eminem via, it was a DJ Clue freestyle he had, where he was like, if I had one wish, I wish for a big enough ass for the whole world to kiss, and then it was the
Okay, it
video.
was on an independent label called Web Entertainment.
Of course it was.
Yeah, I never heard
And
that.
it came out in 96.
Okay.
But that's when you're eligible after you put out your first album, and that was his first album
Okay.
in 96. The same year that Jay-Z put out his first album, Reasonable Doubt. All right, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your rumor report.
All right, thank you, Miss Yee. Charlamagne!
Yes.
Who you giving that donkey to?
Hey, man, a serial baby killer named Dr. Kermit. Dr. Kermit needs to come to the front of the congregation. We'd like to have a word with him, please.
Okay, we'll get into that next. Keep it locked. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.